Muncy at first. The payoff pitch. Bases loaded for the Dodgers.
Game 3 of the World Series comes to the bottom of the 18th inning. 5-5, both teams with 5 runs and 15 hits. Freddie Freeman leading off against the lefty Brendan Little.
11:50 in Los Angeles. Freeman sends a fly ball to center field. Varsho's going back before the catch. Strikes Miguel. Freddie Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word on a Game 3 classic.
Freddie Freeman, Mr. World Series, ends the marathon at midnight. He is mobbed at home plate as the Dodgers walk it off in the bottom of the 18th inning. 6-5 the final to grab a 2-1 series lead.
You want drama? Come to Dodger Stadium.
Freddie Freeman let one fly to dead center field, and he sends everybody home.
It takes 6 hours and 39 minutes. It takes 18 innings to end the longest game in World Series history. It takes 4 scoreless innings from Will Klein, one of a number of heroes in this game, but in the end, the ultimate hero is a familiar one. Andrés Giménez, the 9-hitter. The Dodgers 2 outs from Game 7. Giménez floats one left field. Hernández makes the catch. Back to second. Game 7 tomorrow night. It's a game-ending double play. Hernández to Miguel Rojas.
Giménez flips it into left field. Hernández charging. He makes the catch. The throw back to second. Here's the play. The tag. He's out. Hernández to Miguel Rojas, and the ball game is over.
Well, this ball hangs up enough, and you can see right away that Kike was going right to second.
Blue Jays are taking a look, but as the replays show, Hernández to Rojas, who picks it, and baseball moves to November. Unreal. What a game. What a series. What a season of baseball. The Dodgers have forced Game 7 by the narrowest of margins. The Blue Jays had second and third and nobody out. Tomorrow's supposed starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow, comes on. And just like that, he's out of it. 2 best words in baseball. Game 7.
High fly ball into right. Back at the wall. It's gone. Bellinger with a 3-run home run. And the Dodgers lead 7-4 here in the 5th.
He's so strong, and he can cover a lot of the plate, and he knows it. And a much better arc and swing when that ball meets the bat. A hitter and a pitcher knows. But again, it started with a walk, and in this case, 2 walks.
Base hit right field. Here comes Forsythe. Throw by Reddick. He's not in time. Tie game.
Save, 2-0 pitch. He changed up. Did he get enough of it? Left center field, well right back. Home run for round save. The Dodgers take the lead.
Got away with 2 pitches when he was throwing to Garvey. He got pitches up in the strike zone, and here he throws a hanging slider. He throws Hits that ball all the way out to the left field bleachers. There's Davey Lopes. He knows it's gone. Nettles, of course, like last night, he knows it's gone.
They want Ronnie Say to come out of the dugout. He's already done that. He took a bow. A dramatic home run by Ron Say to give the Dodgers the lead 4-2.
12-11 game has the tying run 90 feet away. First, the Astros wouldn't quit. Now the Dodgers won't quit. Taylor ties it! 12-12!
This is a great at-bat. You cannot hit that ball unless you have an up-the-middle approach and do whatever you can to put it in play. Not a bad pitch, just better hitting. I have no words.
Cox with his lead away from second base. Reese swings and hits it to left field for a base hit. Here comes Cox rounding third. He's on his way to the plate, and he goes in to tie it up. And there's Reese going down to second on the throw, and he is safe.
If he can get one more, his name will live forever. Now Barger's the winning run. Fly ball to left field. Hernández on the run with Pages over his head. Pages runs him over, makes the catch, sends Game 7 to the 10th. Incredible.
Pages reaches up and makes the catch as he crashes into Kike. Oh my gosh, we're going to extra innings.
The National League batting champion, Carl Furillo, is at bat. He works Reynolds for a 3-2 count, then sends Dodger fans into a frenzy by lining a home run into the right field stand, scoring behind Snyder. This was the series' 17th home run, a new home run mark. The blow ties the score at 3-all.
Varsho, roller to second. Rojas comes home in time, and it's Miguel Rojas who ties it in the top of the 9th, saves it in the bottom of the 9th. 2 out. Miguel Rojas, who was completely out of the picture 48 hours ago, has changed this World Series dramatically twice.
There goes the drive down the left field line. And Sandy Amorous races for the ball, sticks out his glove just in time and makes the catch. He throws to Reese, and Reese's peg to Hodges doubles McDougald at first. Robinson, after a foul and a ball, flashes a drive to left. The leap by Slaughter is in vain. Gilliam comes home in the single with a run, which wins for the Dodgers 1-0. Let's have another look at that play. It's a tough one for Charlie to lose and a grand one for Levine to win. The crowd saw 2 great pitchers today, and baseball drama at its best. Every game has its heroes. One of them certainly was Robinson, who delivered the big hit, and the other was Clem Levine with his great pitching skill. So tomorrow, we'll tell the story.
Now in the stretch. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and it's swung on, fly ball, center field. Dawson going back onto the warning track. Dawson at the wall. That ball is a home run. That ball is out of here, and a home run for Rick Monday, and the Dodger bench clears to congratulate Rick Monday, who has hit a 2-out home run here in the 9th inning. And it appeared that Andre Dawson had room as he went back to the fence, and he just flat ran out of room as the ball cleared the fence at about the 385 mark.
Well, as we mentioned, Ron, Rick Monday, a fastball hitter in that situation. Steve had to come in with a fastball. He hit it hard. He hit it to center field, the deepest part of the field. Andre went back on it. Thought he had a chance, but it just cleared the fence.
A 9th inning home run. And the Dodgers have gone ahead 2-1.
Cortez delivers. Freeman hits the ball to right years ago, a hobbled Game 1 hero for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman with a walk-off grand slam to win Game 1 of the World Series 6-3 over the Yankees.
Unbelievable. Went up there looking for a pitch. He got it. There's just no way to describe. I mean, there's just no way to describe it.
Would you say you don't believe what you just saw?
Yeah.
They retire Ohtani. They walk Betts. And Freddie Freeman, who hadn't had an extra base hit in a month before today, legged out a triple in his first at-bat. And he ends this game jumping on the first pitch and launching a no-doubt grand slam that they'll talk about for ages.
3-1. And he walked him. And look who's coming up. Sachs waiting on deck, but the game right now is at the plate. High fly ball into right field. She is gone! In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
With first base now open, Pete Reese is purposely passed. Mixis runs for Reese. The Dodgers trail 2-1 in the last of the ninth. 2 men away, a man on first, a man on second. Manager Bert Schotten sends in Cookie Lavagetto to bat for Stanky. On the second pitch, Lavagetto slams one into right field against the wall, where Henrik has trouble rounding it up. Behind John Frito, Mixis scores the winning run of the ball game. All Brooklyn is delirious with joy. Players and fans cheer Lavagetto. In the most dramatic finish ever witnessed in the 44-year history of World Series play, the swashbuckling Dodgers roared from behind to trim the Yanks 3-2.
Payoff. Drilled to left field and deep and gone! No way! Miguel Rojas! Dave Roberts played his gut. The guy hadn't had a hit in a month. And in the 9th inning of Game 7, he's hit a tying home run. The most unlikely source has changed Game 7. It's tied at 4. Rojas has given the Dodgers life.
Miguel Rojas off the bench in Game 6, on the board in Game 7.
This crowd, well, we talked about it in another series. This has turned into a library here. Miguel Rojas, he took the 2-2 pitch, the slider upstairs, and he took the next pitch out of the ballpark. And this Dodgers first base dugout has exploded.
Smith hits a high fly ball to deep left field. It's got a chance. It is gone. It's Will Smith in Game 7. And in the 11th inning of Game 7, the Dodgers lead for the first time.
What a I just got done saying that somebody's going to be remembered. It could be Will Smith.
Second home run of the postseason. He won Game 2 with a home run against Kevin Gausman. And if the Dodgers can get 3 more outs, they'll have won Game 7. World Series could end on one swing in either direction. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Kirk bounces one up the middle. Bats to the bag. Over to first to beat the champ. You gotta knock him out. The Dodgers stand tall and win back-to-back titles. Kershaw's major league career ends as he watches his team win a Game 7 epic. It didn't look like they had any shot in this one until the very end, when an unsung hero, a most unlikely hero, Miguel Rojas, tied the game with a home run. With all the focus on the man that was on deck, Shohei Ohtani, it was Rojas who delivered the shock. And then it was Will Smith who delivered the game-winning home run in the top of the 11th inning. And Yoshinobu Yamamoto, legendary stuff, wins 3 games in this World Series. A complete game in Game 2. His team faces elimination in Game 6. And then like Randy Johnson, like Grover Cleveland Alexander, like some of the all-time greats, Yoshinobu Yamamoto finishes off Game 7.
Unbelievable. That's just the only word I can say. Unbelievable.
5-4 in Game 7.